Hello and welcome to Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica. Well, welcome back to another special week, another special day rather, but this time around we're more. So, and you know, the more the merrier. We have a Nema with us. Nema, I don't like how you used to be proud sometimes. You just go and disappear, leave me with this man.
Yes,
this
amazing man.
He was giving you problems.
Serious problems.
That was
Me,
amazing.
I'm the only one I know that can handle him. Because me, I cannot handle him.
But you can handle me, you know, right?
Hey. Not what I intended, but you know, as God wants to use me to.
Since you want to be Tinder.
As God wants to use me to conjoin.
No,
I'm okay with that.
Since you want to be the Tinder,
I don't
we
mind.
will use you.
I don't mind. Do you know my name of my name? I'm a preacher
it's
of
my
love.
name too.
You get what I mean?
I used to forget it's my name.
Obviously, before we start the conversations or anything like that, please understand that there's three people on the table, but you're very much part of this show. So our call lines are open at 0809 3408 408 009 3408 408. Okay. All right. Before we even jump into here, this nonsense people and what they have to say, let's start. Let's start with the what's it called? Trending. If you said, wow, you want me to be a cultist, just tell us that you eat sacrifice for a living because
Nah.
That doesn't work.
I'm starving and I cannot even imagine eating that. Like
lettuce,
mayo.
onion, mayo.
Why?
Akara with oil, then the mayo.
That's recipe for
Literally
the whole
barfing
day in the
inside.
White House.
Barfing on the
That's
inside.
just so.
Nah.
Oh no! I can't do
you,
that.
you know, it was you that I was suspecting that you would like, because I don't know if you remember that conversation that we had. Was it if it was on air or off air where you were like, you like bread and egg? No, yeah, it was on air. We're playing
Bread
this
and
game, and then you said something like you like fried eggs, and you know, there was a lot of things in your thing. But I was not thinking that maybe you might also like.
No, I don't even like akara to start with. I feel like it's too dry. I don't like any food that is too dry. You know, I like yummy. You know.
So you don't like yam.
I like yam, but with the egg
Lots
sauce
of
has
egg.
to be like very yummy and oily. Not like super oily, but it has to be wet. I can't do scrambled egg and fried yam. And
Wet
yam.
eggs. Okay.
Very wet eggs, don't you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You know, those ones that they're scatter.
Let me put the full stop to that conversation. We have another what's it called? Video before we go, and this one is coming from Miss DSF, tensioning us, choking our necks,
With friendship goals,
us.
I want this type of friends.
Please, Abeg, take it away.
Let's go. Let me get down. Let me rent out, bro. Benz in London, Range in Lagos.
Yo, this guy's the best hype man, I swear.
Bye. The Range Rover. Bye.
Friendship goals, though.
Yeah,
That
Tibini just
is-
got his own range like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then this happened, then I just think it's amazing. But they are cashing out, those two, they are really cashing out. While you guys are talking, brands are endorsing them, and you know,
daily.
stuff are happening to them, stuff are happening to them, and I just
But I don't think
it's
she's
amazing.
getting her money from her branding with Timini though, because that's too new. Nobody gets money like that quickly. That Get Me Lit just started. I think what's her name? Miss DSF has been hustling
Yes, no.
since before the whole Timini, because obviously I think they're real friends or whatever, but people caught on to their thingy and now they want to make a brand out of it. But that's very new. That's like a new strategy thing that they're doing.
I don't think she's getting money too from acting, because like
Exactly.
I don't really see her.
No,
Okay,
I
shake the
feel
table.
like, oh yeah, shake the table.
Shake the table.
I feel like Miss SDF has always had
Money,
first
yeah.
of all. And she's never really been open about that money. Like when she came into the industry, she was already a rich babe.
Exactly.
And she has her foot grounded in the UK as well. So best believe
And in the
that.
entertainment space, there was a time she was always around Whiskey.
That was even when she even moved back. Before then, like as I'm saying, this girl came to Nigeria already loaded, and then you have to also put into consideration that the currency makes it very easy. Like I'll speak on that for a fact. Like you just have to have very little, and that you can do so much more here. So already there's a lot of things that she had set in place to be able to do that. That's why I don't really understand this whole thing of like as you know, her money is so brand new. I don't know where it's coming from. I mean, yes, we don't know where it's coming from per se because she hasn't really been outspoken about that, but she's always had that even before Timini and the industry and all of that. So I don't think it's fair to now say all of a sudden that it's like
people don't know.
Yes,
it's
like
like people do not know that she had this money since. Like the way you're saying it now, maybe many people don't actually know. Like they just saw her with the range and like, yo, where did she come from? And then she now said, what did she now say? That excuse me, I bought this myself. Sis, no one was fighting with you. Like that even makes people want to say you actually slept.
You don't think that people said something to her before she posted that?
But don't you think it's a normal thing, especially in this part of the
we have
world
to
when
change that norm.
Yeah, so
like,
sometimes before they talk, you just want
to.
to talk. Like you can't shame the shameless kind of vibe. You get?
Yeah, but I feel like I don't think it's
necessary.
It's my hustle. It's not.
That's not necessary. I don't. How on earth would you think that a woman doesn't have to disclose that? Have you ever seen any woman display wealth and people don't come and accuse her?
But now that she has even said it, people are still saying, "Why did you have to say it?" Like you're saying, like you were guilty. Like no one was coming for you. You now said it.
No, but you said no one was coming for you. Is that a matter of fact? Because I feel like people came for her. I mean, even her comment section. Of course, even her comment sections. There's no way you would not see.
Have you been to a comment?
Yeah, like have you not?
I have gone through her comments.
Like
she posted that before the comments came. So what are you saying? Like, did she post it in her dream and someone told her? But she posted it first. Then people were now commenting. Like, do you understand?
No.
Yes.
No, she posted her video with this guy. What's his face?
On her page.
On her page.
Yes.
And then she went to her story and first said, I didn't even want to post this. I bought this ages ago. That Timini
yes, that he was one that made
Then she now said, by then people already making comments on bikini. Now let's relax.
Okay. I rest my case.
Please.
That one, Tisha.
Big.
I rest my case.
Whatever it is, Tisha, congrats.
Congratulations. Yeah, we're happy for you.
And yes, she bought it with her hand-earned money.
She's super cute.
She's very pretty.
You know,
she's
very hot.
Is it me you're asking? I don't know who she is, darling.
Okay, you know.
Shoot your shot in the DMs.
Yes, okay,
I believe in your ministry, Faye.
My guy.
She can just honestly.
Keep believe that.
I thought you had a girlfriend.
Kai.
Does not have a range.
Wow.
What?
Crazy.
Okay.
Wow.
This thing will one day will destroy relationships.
I'm telling you, the break.
Okay.
We're gonna break.
A more sobering conversation, one that's very, very close to my heart. Obama DMW, a close associate of Nigerian music superstar Davido, has died of suspected heart failures. His real name is Habib Uthman. Obama DMW is a known affiliate of Davido and has been regularly around him since 2017. On Tuesday, June 29th of 2021, Obama drove himself to Evercare, which was yesterday. Excuse me, drove himself to the Evercare Hospital in Lekki, Admiralty Way, to complain of breathing difficulties. He was admitted at the hospital and unfortunately died a few hours later. Aside from always hanging around Davido, Obama DMW was also a music executive cum artist manager and founded his music label Obama Music Worldwide. He started to stand out among the flews of guys that hung out with Davido in 2019, and he had it also because of his Instagram big following. During the COVID-19 enforced lockdown of 2020, he started doing Instagram live interviews with music industry personalities, and that had a viral moment with an episode with Pasuma. Born in Lagos, Obama DMW has been in the entertainment industry even way before he linked up with Davido. He spent some years in Canada but returned to launch a label called Holla at Your Boy, which folded up after the death of his partner. He linked up with Davido afterwards and founded OMW. In 2020, he signed upcoming artist Ayon Fair to his record label. Ayon Fair founded title buzz with the single Focus and Ori. Tissue, please. Obama DMW is the second close associate of Davido, who has died in the last year, in December of 2020. Davido's bodyguard, Tijani Olamilekan, aka TJ, died after a battle with his illness. In October of 2017, the famous singer lost 3 friends to death in 1 week.
Very sad, man.
Very sad. Very sad. Oh my God.
Yeah, I've been saying it in the Uber. You're not going to cry. When I was writing the story, I was like, you're not going to cry today on the show. You're not going to cry today on the show. You're not, like, it's not that deep. But it is. This one really hit me because I met him very recently. I think, when was that? Maybe January?
It was in January.
Yeah, January. I met him in January.
During his birthday party.
Yes.
No.
And yeah, I met him in January, and he's one of those people that he has a lot to offer. Like, he's somebody that can brag about who he is and what he's achieved. But when you meet him, he's the most down-to-earth man that you find, as long as you're not a leech, because I think he has a good spirit and you can identify who's a leech and who's not. But when you're a normal person, like, it doesn't really matter if you have a following or not, you're big, you're not big. He treats everybody the same. I got invited by him to his party, and I remember thinking, bro, I don't even know who you are. Like, why am I getting invited? So I watched the interview, he really liked it and stuff. And when we got there, like, he was the birthday boy, so I know there was a lot of attention. And all these celebrities, big names, Mercy, Drem, everybody was coming and stuff. And he was all like, oh, yay, these people. But then even when I went to see him, he did the same vibe just as much as, you think that I was a Mercy or whatever. And you think, okay, maybe it stopped at me. It didn't. Every other person that I knew that I didn't know, he treated them really well. So this is somebody that I think was a rare kind. I think social media, all you know is maybe DMW just likes, Obama just likes partying. He has a thing with Tiwa Savage, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But the ones that really knew him knew that we've lost a very, like, special person. There's not that many people like him. He's very rooted to the street and where he's coming from. But at the same time, he's elevated. I don't know how to explain it. He's elevated past that as well, where he's trying to, like, do bigger things, but he's not, like, snobbing the place that he's coming from. And when he really, like, you know, when he's really with you, he's really with you. And I really like that. We talked last on Sunday. He wanted me to, hey, God. He wanted me to help him with some stuff, and I was even thinking, ask maybe a big break, like, but he's gone. So I guess that's how fickle life is.
It's really sad.
Well, I mean, like, I will look at it from the insensitivity of Nigerians. When you look at the comments on some blogs concerning his death, I'm like, can you be more, like, insensitive? Like, does this make sense? Some people are saying that, oh, Davido is occultic, he has lost 5 people in 5 years, he has lost 3 people in 3, like, that is not the point. The point is that he just lost someone. Like, you saying he's occultic does not change the fact that he just lost someone. And I mean, I will also look at it from the angle of Nigerians should take their health concerns more seriously. I mean, this is a time where we had the outbreak of the coronavirus. So I think everyone should take going to the hospital and, you know, having a checkup regularly very important. Because I feel like if you have underlying diseases, not even I feel like, that is the fact. If you have underlying diseases and this virus comes from somewhere and actually gets to you, you're a goner. We don't know if it was the coronavirus that actually took him. We don't know. We can't say. But it's a fact that people have been dying. We have to take it more seriously. We have to take our health more seriously. Like, sincerely speaking, like, this is just a subtle reminder, basically. It's sad.
I think the basic things that young, you know, people that like to have fun need to do, you know, do your normal, regular, long checkup. Make sure your breathing is fine. Make sure, you know, just certain things that you know, because nobody is saying don't live your life the way you want to, but while you're at that, and while you're using a lot of money to, you know, have fun, also, you know, save up some to just check on your health and know when to go on breaks, when not to do stuff, and when not, you know. So I'm just saying it like it's to a lot of young people that feel like, man, life is forever. We don't live forever. And as long as you have plans, you have goals and aspirations, it's either you slow down or you make sure you're checking on yourself regularly. Just to know, nobody's saying stop whatever you're doing, just take breaks. You know, do whatever you want to do when you want to. And this one is really really, really sad and painful. And I really wish I was also, you know, at his birthday, because I got invited, but I was just my normal nonchalant self, and I beg, I'm not going anywhere, I did my house kind of thing. And that would have been my, because I haven't met him, that would have been my opportunity to actually meet him, because I remember on your first saying, no, I even want you to meet, you know, because we had the pending conversation. And when I saw this, that was the first thing I said, that dude, I was supposed to meet this guy like a few, and I just cancelled out of, I don't feel like going, do you get? And I just wish I did. And you know,
because I think even from that day, that relationship, when our relationship actually was built and stuff. But just to touch on your conversation, what you brought up, I think human beings in general always like an answer for everything, and I think it's just because of who we are and that we're complex and we can think about certain things, but certain things don't have. Don't always have a reason.
Doesn't
like,
make
sometimes
sense.
life just happens like that. And then also like consider the characters that you're talking about. Davido is somebody that, in comparison to any other person in this industry,
very successful.
Has put, first of all, is very successful and has put a lot more people under his umbrella in a way that other people haven't. So then if you also put that in mind, that's one. Second thing is that it's an entertainment industry too, where a lot of people in the entertainment industry are not caring for their health, like if you had mentioned. A lot of people in the entertainment industry have use drugs or using drugs that affect them, blah blah blah. So that's another thing under the circle. If you're going to also consider that Obama is exposed to a lot of people on a normal day, I think about the rate in which he could be exposed to COVID-3. Like the chances that, like you don't, there's so many other things that you can think about before you now start saying that somebody's killing somebody that's killing somebody.
Like
because all these artists that I'm talking about here, like maybe because I even know a few, they've lost a lot of people. During COVID, a lot of artists have lost a lot of people. They're just not as, they just don't carry those guys' matter on their head the way Davido does. So it's not as obvious that you attach that person's death to that celebrity. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Like the way that Davido does. So I think it's very unfair I think it's super unfair the way they treat Davido sometimes, because I can't imagine, I'm not even half as close to Obama and I know how I'm feeling. Imagine now on top of this, and now start being accused of killing him. Like I cannot even mourn.
And that's how it happens all the time.
Like that's awful.
Like,
but at the same time, in as much as it's insensitive, this is Nigeria, this is Africa. We know the hearts of men are wicked. So where people would always say certain things, it's insensitive. But can we really blame people for saying those things?
Yes,
yes, we can.
That's exactly who you blame.
We have to blame them.
Yes, there's no other person to blame.
In this Africa,
insensitivity is not justified for whatever reason.
Well,
because I'm sure that the person that's being insensitive that's talking, if that ever happened to you and you're the one that somebody was saying you killed someone,
haven't you seen it happen amongst family members when probably you're the last person that was seen with this person and a few hours later?
But it doesn't
who would be the main suspect? It would still be that same family member.
But Davido was
yes, but
that does not change the fact that the action is insensitive.
True though. There's no argument for this people.
Shout out to everybody who experienced Obama in many ways that none. I think that the loss is deep. I think that there's not a lot of people that you can say was like Obama. May his soul rest in perfect peace. And I know that his legacy is going to continue to go on.
My heart goes out mostly to Iron Fair, because I know how highly he speaks of Obama. You know, I know how Iron Fair rates. I think, okay, no cap, I think Iron Fair rates Obama than Davido.
Of course.
No cap.
But do you know that Obama rates Iron Fair more than Davido? Like, they love between the two of them. Another conversation for another day. Like, you want somebody like Davido in your corner, Obama in your corner. Obama and Iyabo Ojo, put them in the same place. When they're rooting for you, they are rooting for you. And that's very rare. All right, let's move on before I shed tears and my makeup spoils. Former housemate of Nigerian most popular reality TV show, Big Brother Naija, Wathoni, has corrected the notion a lot of people have about her. The single mother of one reality TV star made this known via her Twitter page that funny, strange, scary, how I hardly think about marriage. This is not me that's saying it, it's her. Like the stress of dating and all is one hell of a ride for me. Contrary to the stereotype I've been given, well, I'm probably responsible, #misunderstood. It's really not my priority list, she tweeted. You can label me whatever makes you vilifying me more convenient for you. Now, Wathoni is one of the housemates from the 5th season of the reality show Lockdown. Yes, and she was described as the housemate who was involved in literally every love triangle while in the house. Alrighty, people.
Dubai.
Well, she was on sale though. She said, "You can't afford me" when we were doing the reunion.
Oh, guys,
I thought she was on sale though.
I was just being mean.
Dubai?
No, if I leave that one, I beg.
I hate it.
Leave that one.
I thought she was on sale though.
Okay, but to be fair, when you know when girls say that you can't afford me, what? It's hard to defend it.
Nah, this is tight.
You can't afford me.
You know what she means. She
there's
just
nothing wrong
worded
with
it wrong, to be very honest. Because let's not lie, not everybody can afford you. Do you know? Do you know the guy that eats 100 naira food and walks everywhere he goes?
Yeah.
No matter how much I want to fall in love, how is her life going to align? Because I don't eat
someone that doesn't see marriage as a priority, I think she talks too much about relationships.
Okay, now you're moving from that conversation.
But it's the truth, though.
I'm talking about the fact that she said, you can't afford me.
Is it not still under the relationship umbrella, like the discussion?
Can every guy afford you?
Of course not.
Yes,
and I can't afford every guy.
Yeah.
So that's just like I would just say every guy cannot afford.
Babe, you can't afford me. You can't afford me. What's wrong with you?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And the fact that she has a priority list and she decided to discuss marriage with us. Really? Not your priority, but you discussed that priority with us. That point.
I believe that's what you're,
that what?
enthusiast about, like.
Why are you enthusiastic about it if it's not your priority? Sis, that's not on sale.
Okay.
Please, I beg. She wants to sit down. Get up.
She's writing a book, though. You guys know.
I'll read the book. I'll
gladly read the book.
I feel like Wathoni is
a comedian, and she doesn't
very
even know.
funny. Yeah.
She's a comedian.
Super funny. I think she means no harm, though.
Indirectly.
You know that some people, that I used to categorize them as my annoying friends. They don't even know that they are so stupidly annoying. Like, the actions are so, like, innocent, but the result is so bad.
Sometimes I fall in that category.
A lot. That's a category. Like, they don't even mean harm, but the impact is so bad that you're just like, I can kill you. Like, stop.
It's so annoying.
Wathoni, based on the test that you did for her, no offense to you, my love, based on the test that you did for her, that she was all over the place, I don't think she's somebody that is the most...
She's not the brightest star.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So for somebody like that, it's very hard for her to communicate what she really wants to say, if that makes sense. Like, that misunderstood thing is true, but I think even her too. Have you never met confused people? Like, I'm sure they know what they want to say in their hearts, but every time they say it out, they don't know how to construct. Because I'm sure if I asked that girl that question that you asked her that day in a more simpler way, like, babe, you know, there's a country. Like, if I have to spell it out and like arrange it for her, I'm sure she'll be able to understand better. But yeah, even the whole thing, like, I'm sure. What she wants to try and say is, I don't even know what she wants to try and say, but based on her actions and what she's saying at the moment, everybody knows that there's a big contradiction. And I feel bad for her.
Based on the statement, there's even a big contradiction. Like what I said, it's not your priority, but you chose it from the priority list to tell us.
Well, that's obvious though, because that's the biggest stereotype that she has against her. So she has to talk about it.
How is that the biggest? The biggest
stereotype is that girl wanted to be loved, that she was in everybody's triangle. Let's not act like as if not. So now, if she wants to obviously address the biggest thing that she's getting from them, there's no way she'll not touch on that. And she's saying that I'm not gonna lie to you, babe. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
Yeah,
I know it's absolute. I can't say that BS. I know for a fact that girl actually wanted to be loved, and that she wants to still be loved. I know that's true. If she finds
the right guy, of course she would.
But maybe the fact that they've portrayed her as weak is something that she's trying to remove herself from, but she doesn't know how to say. So she's removing the baby and the basket. That I don't want love. It's not even my price. It's a lie. You want love. You just don't want to look like the way that you're being portrayed. But can we agree though that there is a probability that based on Coyote and all the revelations that happened in Reunion, that she might not have actually been as desperate as the cameras made her look.
True.
No, I don't agree. Please, when I was watching it, she looked so desperate. Nah.
Because they say you look so desperate, but I was here saying that Dorothy represented herself well. She don't know anything sexual. My voice was high. At that time, Kai did not show me that she was
doing fellatio.
You understand? So let's not act like maybe they were just she was just strategized. Maybe she just strategized in a way, because she said something on the reunion that everybody wanted their go-to person. And that's so me. Like, I can imagine that even in life, I need a go-to person. I need a go-to person for almost everything. For work, for gymming, for living. Like, I need a go-to person. Now, imagine I'm not in a bunch of, in a house with a bunch of strangers, and it's not happening organically, unfortunately. I'm going to try. Do you get what I mean? I'm going to try, which is what she was doing. She was trying. Last time, she could not even do any oral with anybody. So she didn't even go sexual with anyone as much as other people did. So maybe she really was just trying to find somebody to do life with in the house.
Well,
I'm a good advocate.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, like, you're making me actually see sense in what.
But whatever it is and whatever anybody wants, if you know, marriage is not a priority, all the best to her. If staying single,
but if that's the person that I think that if you shoot your shot, you can.
Oh wow! Why would you?
And why would you think she hate me?
Why would you think that?
Because I think you're a fine boy.
She hate me. She hate me by now.
Oh yeah, it's true. Oh yeah.
She won't be able to stand. She might just stab me.
This guy was the one that made this girl go viral for the wrong reasons. That video of current affairs. Ife was on that hosted it. Wrote the questions.
But it wasn't intentional. But I took guts those same questions.
Oh no.
I cannot defend her on that one. I'm so sorry.
Yes. But anyways, let's move on to the next topic.
Can you imagine that would be a proper love story though?
Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe
the guy that embarrassed me, I'm now like.
I didn't embarrass her because I didn't even put that video out there.
It doesn't matter. You don't actually calculated the whole thing.
Okay, let's move on. In case I still have a chance.